Can I tell you what's been on my mind?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. It's pretty early here today, and we are in my kitchen. We have actually been in my kitchen a lot lately, and the fact is, I'm not going to be here in my kitchen today, so I need to get some things started. We have eaten out a lot this week, and I need to reel it in and eat at home tonight. However, I'm not going to be home to cook throughout the day like I normally am. So we're going to do something really fast and get it in the refrigerator. And then all we have to do tonight is figure out a side, and Bryant can grill it on the grill. He is working hay season like crazy. Hey, let me stop here real quick and tell you, if you're new here, I am so glad you're here. And if you're not new here, I am so glad you're back. Listen, if you're new, I would love for you to hit subscribe, hit that bell notification. The best thing you can do to help me out is to share my videos with your friends, and of course to watch my videos. Hey, stick around to the end. We're going to have some fun discussion probably over supper. But with that being said, let me grab a mixing bowl real quick. Oops. I dropped my stylus. Let me grab a mixing bowl. We are going to make a delicious marinade for some chicken that Bryant can put on the grill tonight. So let me grab my mixing bowl and we'll be right back. So as you can see, I have quite a bit of ingredients out. So this is it's a marinade that we're going to soak the chicken in, and it does require a lot of ingredients, but chances are you have these ingredients in your cabinet. It's not unusual ingredients. So we're going to start, I'm going to list them all real quick for you. We're going to start with some brown sugar. We have some olive oil or oil of choice, balsamic vinegar. We have Dijon mustard, or you can use spicy mustard, whatever your preference is. Some rosemary, some granulated garlic or garlic powder, some salt, some pepper, soy sauce or coconut aminos. I really wish I had some coconut aminos. I know soy can sometimes be inflammatory, and I'm having a little bit of inflammation. So I wish I had coconut aminos, but I don't. Worcestershire sauce and lemon juice. And of course, I had, I think this is 3 breasts that Bryant sliced in half crossways, to make it thinner. He cut those in half for me. I think this is 3 chicken breasts. So let's just get started. And I'm going to start on this end, and we're going to work our way this way. I need 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. We're going to use 1/2 a cup of olive oil. I need to, hang on. Grab something so I don't get everything greasy and messy around here, and I can put the lids back on, because I'm bad not to put the lids back on. All right, we need 1/2 cup of balsamic vinegar. I love balsamic vinegar. Any recipe that has balsamic vinegar in it catches my eye because I love it so much. So this makes a pretty good amount of marinade. All right, I'm going in with 2 tablespoons, and I'm just going to eyeball 1, 2 of Dijon mustard. And here, This is not ground rosemary leaves. It's whole leaves. So it calls for 2 teaspoons. So I'm gonna take 1 teaspoon in my hand and just kind of crush them up in my hand. They won't all get crushed, and that's okay, but I wanted to break them up as much as I can. So there's 1. We didn't break them up much. If I had a mortar and pestle, which I don't, but if I did, we would use that. Okay, this is doing better than what I originally did. So 2 teaspoons of rosemary. Now my hands smell good. I think it's 2 teaspoons of garlic. We'll use this. This is a half. Half, 1, half, 2. So 2 teaspoons of garlic, a teaspoon and a half of salt, and I just eyeball that. One teaspoon of black pepper. And these measurements don't have to be absolutely perfect. I mean, it's not like you're going to notice if one's way off, but or slightly off. Okay, 1/4 of a cup, and just because I don't want to take the time to take the lid off, we're just going to wait for it to drip in here. But 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce. Caroline and I and the boys have a fun day planned, and I'm super excited. And you'll probably see that on another video because we're going to video it today. So that was 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce. We're going to do 1/4 of a cup of Worcestershire. And again, I'm not going to wait for it. I'm not going to take the lid out. So we're just going to hang tight and wait for it to drip in here. But you'll have to stay tuned because that's going to be a fun video. I don't know when it will air, but I'm super excited about it. And we need 1/8 of a cup of lemon juice to brighten it up. We're going to brighten it up. I got to kind of see where my 1/8 is. That's it. So now we just need to stir it up. Stir it up. And you want to stir it for quite a bit just to be sure that brown sugar gets dissolved and so forth. And I'll actually stop stirring for a while, walk away, come back just to be sure it is dissolved well. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to walk away for just a minute, put all my ingredients up, and then we'll come back and bag up the chicken, pour the marinade on, and get it in the refrigerator. Don't go anywhere. Okay, everyone, so I have my marinade, I have my chicken, and I have a bowl. When it comes to a liquid marinade and when it comes to chicken and chicken juices, I know bags can get holes in them, so I kind of just like to set it down in a bowl. And we're going to open it up, you know, just to catch any leakage, just in case. Okay, let me grab a set of tongs here. And this is what I do. I leave some of the fat on, well actually I didn't leave the fat on, Bryant did. And I'm just going to leave it on. I'm not going to worry too much about it. But I'm going to grab these pieces. In fact, I do want to take that fat off. And it pulled right off. So I'm getting to touch it with my fingers that I hadn't planned on doing. There we go. That's all I'll pull off. We'll leave the rest on. It just adds wonderful flavor. I just didn't want to have a big old chunk. And I'm just putting these down in this bag. These were slightly still frozen, and that's a good thing because it helps you slice it. It keeps it firm. So I did it just perfect. I thawed it in the refrigerator, but it was still slightly frozen, so it made it easy to cut. Okay, I washed my hands real quick just because I had touched that chicken. And all right, so I'm just going to take this marinade and pour it right in that bag. And this will do quite a bit more than this chicken breast. So like you could have done probably 5 or 6 whole chicken breasts and it'd be just as perfect. And I would, if I had that many chicken breasts, I would marinate them like in a 9 by 13 pan. And just kind of lay them out in there and not worry about a bag per se. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal it almost up. And I am going to take it out real briefly. And I'm going to squeeze as much air as I can get out of there. And then I'm going to finish sealing it. And then I'm going to massage the chicken. And make sure I'm separating all the chicken breasts from each other, so that that marinade gets on all the pieces, on all sides, and so forth. So, there we go. There is my bag of chicken. Going in the refrigerator. Gonna hang out until I'm back home today for Bryant to grill it. I don't know what we'll do for a side. I haven't even thought about a side. But it'll probably just be a one item, and just let this be a super simple meal. An easy, quick meal for us to eat. So, all right, it's going to hang out. I'll see you when I get back. I got to go get ready for the day. Hopefully, I'll be fixed up when you come back. And so don't go anywhere. It'll be a split second for you, but quite a whole day's worth in between for me. Well, everybody, it is actually a day later than what we had planned on eating those chicken breast. I had planned on doing them last night, right after, you know, I was going to let them marinate all day and then have them last night. I can't remember what happened last night, but for some reason we had things to do and did not get to grill out those chicken breasts last night. So it is now Sunday and we just got home. Bryant had a funeral this afternoon in another town. So we just got back. He is actually outside. I don't know if he's looking at the garden or if he's up at the hay barn or what. But he's changed clothes and he's got the grill going. I don't know if he's got the chicken on it yet or not. But we're having grilled chicken. I'm also just, oops, hang on. Give me just a second. I'm just doing for a side the Brussels sprouts. We're just boiling them with salted water. Nothing fancy. And I don't know if you guys have these. Let's see if I can find the package. Well, I can't find the package. It's the Knorr chicken and broccoli. I just had it. Oh, here it is. It's these little packages. We really like the Knorr cheddar broccoli. I said chicken and broccoli, but it's cheddar broccoli, and it is so good. So I've just got that going. Just simple sides, because we've been going all day. It's Sunday. We've been going all day and haven't stopped yet. And I think we got 2 little boys coming over wanting to ride 4-wheelers with Papa. So we're just having to keep it simple. So I can't wait to try that marinade on that chicken. It smelled delicious when I put it together. So we're going to see how it is. And then you're just going to hang out with me for a couple of hours tomorrow. And we're going to get things back in order in the morning. And then I'll end the video. So hang tight. The chicken is coming off the grill as soon as Bryant gets back down here to man the grill. I hope it doesn't burn. And so we will see. So anyway, all right, I'll let you know as soon as the chicken comes in. Bryant just brought me a piece to try. Oh my. Probably the best marinade. It's got a hint of sweetness, but yet savory. You got that, what do they call it? Umami flavor. That umami flavor, which is savory and meaty, and then you've got the sweetness. That is delicious. Absolutely delicious. So good. All right. Let's wait and see what Bryant thinks. Okay, everybody, we are in here. Oh, here's the salt. I gotta have the salt for my Brussels.
You gotta have a little salt. She bangs it on the table. You know why?
Because I leave the windows open and moisture gets in here, and it's been raining for days. I think this is the first. It still rained today a little bit.
A little shower, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of a monsoon, we had a mason.
So, yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
We're going to bless the food right here. Father, thank you for this food. Bless it to our bodies. Give us a great day, Lord, in all that we do. We bless you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. All right. So, I've already tasted it. Y'all know what I think.
Delicious. You get a little savoriness from the soy sauce, but you get a sweetness, I think, from the brown sugar.
It's so good.
That is good.
That is probably the best chicken marinade.
That is good. How long did it marinate for? 2 days?
2 days, but just a few hours would be fine. This was unintentionally left for 2 days because we were going to have it last night, but didn't.
What we got for sides?
Just boiled Brussels sprouts, which we both love.
Yep.
And the Knorr's cheddar broccoli rice packet. Not simple. Like simple.
Had a busy day. We had a funeral. We had a high school, college graduate. We had a meal for them. We had
a graduation service at Sunday morning, and then we had a funeral later this evening.
Yeah. So we came home for about 45 minutes after church, and then we left, and now we're back. It's almost 7 o'clock. We're just getting home and eating supper. So,
and it is so good.
This is a gotta try right here.
I was kind of like, man. I mean, I almost, when we're coming home and we're tired and we've had a busy day, it is so easy for me to say, let's just eat out. Let's just go through a drive-through. And I knew I had this waiting. And I knew if I didn't use it, I didn't want it to go bad because I wanted to try the marinade. So we decided to come on home, and I am so glad that we did.
All right, let me ask you a question, and I don't want to offend you, and I don't want to put you on the spot on the camera. But did you measure the stuff you put in the marinade?
I did.
Okay, so you've got actually like a recipe. Okay, all right. Well, sometimes she does a dash of this, pinch of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I did eyeball a couple of items, but I was eyeballing at an amount, not just throwing it in. I was actually eyeballing an amount. I think like the Dijon mustard, I eyeballed tablespoons. It called for 2 tablespoons, and I just squirt.
How do you eyeball a tablespoon?
I just know how much to squirt.
Well, it's perfect.
It is good. So we're going to get off of here. I'll see you in just a second, which will probably be tomorrow for me, but we'll finish this video up in a little bit, but we're going to go and eat, and because like I said, we got 2 little boys wanting to come over and ride 4-wheelers. So we'll see you in a minute. Hey everyone, it is the next day, and I was actually going to bring you guys along for a little bit of today's day, but today has not gone as planned. I'm way behind. I had to run an errand. We had a breakdown on a piece of equipment, so I had to go get parts fixed. And so I'm way behind. So I'm just going to end the video here and catch you on the next one. But I did want to show you this. I don't know if you guys remember about me making I had some apple cores, apple peeling stuff, and I just stuck it in a jar, kind of loosely covered the lid and let it ferment. I mean, I put water and stuff on it, but let it ferment and to make my own vinegar. Well, after it was done, or what I thought was done, I just put this lid on it, stuck it back there in that back bedroom. And as I was cleaning it the other day, I thought, so there's that vinegar. I haven't even checked it. And I mean, that's been a long time ago. But y'all, it smells like vinegar. I tasted it yesterday. It is just like vinegar. And it's the good kind of vinegar because it has the mother in it. I don't know if you can see it, but it has the mother in it. Let's see if I can get it. See, you can see it floating around. That's the good stuff. And so I am super pleased. I have my own homemade vinegar. Totally forgot about it, but I guess that's a good thing because the longer it sits, the better it gets. But I've got to get to pitting some cherries because we got to make some cherry pie filling to can and have up in the cabinets for whenever I decide I want to make a cherry pie, which is something I've never made, but probably never made it because I don't usually buy the store-bought pie fillings. And usually when I buy cherries, I'm eating them and I don't think about making pie filling. So we're going to can some cherry pie filling so I can start making cherry pies. But okay, enough of me rambling. But y'all, let me tell you, that marinade was so good. The chicken, we had a couple pieces left because I did 3 chicken breasts and I cut them in half. So we had 6 pieces of chicken. And, y'all, that is so good. I don't ever eat cold chicken. But this morning, I took a bite and it is still so good. Oh my goodness. That marinade. And I got to thinking that marinade would also be wonderful on salmon. It would be a shrimp. It would be so good on so many things. So, there you go. There's your new favorite, my new favorite marinade that can be homemade. And like I said, there's lots of ingredients in it, but they're ingredients that, for the most part, you probably have. I mean, I always keep Worcestershire. I always keep soy. I always keep a balsamic vinegar, brown sugar, salt, pepper, rosemary is something I have. I don't use it a lot, but because I don't use it a lot, I have it in my cabinet. Let's see. What else? What else was in it? I can't remember. But anyway, I usually have everything. And listen, if you don't want to use brown sugar, use you some honey. So I thought it was absolutely delicious. Oh, mustard. Dijon mustard. I usually have some of that. I don't use it that often. It's not like a daily condiment, but it is something I usually have on hand. So hopefully you can make a variation of this with the things you have on hand. So, all right, I'm going to say goodbye. Have a great one. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell, share my videos. I appreciate it so very much. So, love you guys. Remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.